Hello guys, welcome to Jeff's Garage Adventures. You like tools? This is your channel. I do lots and lots of tool reviews, mostly middle of the road, also some low and high end as well, and some car tech tips and repairs. I had a request for this video. I did a video yesterday on the TOOLANT's new TOOLANT's 3/8 drive flex head ratchet, and a couple guys wanted to know what the insides of that looked like. And I thought I'd do a little bit better with that. I'd say I want to compare it to an OLSA. They're both 92. They're both similar shape. They're both 3/8 drive flex heads, and both of the same length. The only big difference is the OLSA's a $100 plus ratchet, and the TOOLANT's only like $28. We're going to open them both up inside in a second here, but I just want to put them side by side. I was intrigued by this. They are pretty similar. I realize this has got more of the newer gear wrench 120 XP style, but I couldn't compare it to a gear wrench internals because the gear wrench got stacked pawls with it's a different mechanism altogether. These are both 90 tooth. Look at that. Very, very similar in size and appearance. The TOOLANT is smaller. We will put a caliper on that. We're going to look at the insides of this, guys. This is pretty interesting. The insides of the TOOLANT's made in China. Everybody's telling me that. So 25.85. And the OLSA is very, very low too as well, profile. 25.85, 28.47, so it's definitely a lot bigger. 28.47 for the OLSA. 28.47, we'll do it again just to verify it. And 25.87, so 3 millimeters smaller. That's quite a bit. We'll try it the other way. Make sure it's zeroed. I'm pretty late making the video today. I had a breakdown. 12.20 that way for the TOOLANT, and the OLSA is 13.14, so the OLSA is bigger that way as well. Let me shut that off here. But very, very similar, and they're both 90 tooth. Now someone's going to ask which one you like better. I like the OLSA better, but again, the OLSA I've had it for over a year. It's pretty smooth. And it's not a cheap ratchet, guys. Supposedly it's made in USA, although it says it on the box, but not on the shaft. Go figure, hey? Whereas the TOOLANT doesn't have any markings at all from its origin, but everybody's saying China. They're both sealed heads, so they're both serviceable. They are pretty similar, guys. I would dare not say so. Let's take the insides apart. This is interesting. We'll do this. Let me see. Let's do the cap off of, that's the wrong one. I'll loosen the TOOLANT first. They're both 92. It's very similar, no doubt. Okay, let me get I don't know if you're seeing this or not. My hand's in the way, but we're doing the best we can with it. I got that one apart. Now let's do the OLSA. Again, the OLSA is a $100 plus ratchet, and the TOOLANT's only $28. So there's a big price difference here. I'm not trying to tell you the TOOLANT ratchet's as good as the OLSA, and I haven't really used it yet either. So, but I will. I'll definitely put some miles on it for you guys and see how it holds up for sure. Okay, so I got both end caps off here. Here's the TOOLANT up to the camera. You can see it's single paw. You see 80, 90 teeth on that. It is a single paw design. You can see that, the workings of that. Very, very similar. I'll show the OLSA in a minute. And it came with lube. That surprised me. Here's the OLSA. single pawl. The paw's got a little different shape. You can hear that. So they are very, very similar, guys. The TOOLANT is a little bit smaller. Check out the paw, how small it is. Wow. TOOLANT's on the left, OLSA's on the right. That's a pretty good shot right there. That's the TOOLANT. That's the OLSA. The TOOLANT. The OLSA. They sound pretty close to how they sound, eh? Thought that was interesting. Everybody wanted to see the insides of them, of the TOOLANT, and there you go, guys. I will do a follow-up in about 6 months. I can't find any. I got a lot of ratchets. I can't find any other ratchet 92 flex head that is identical to that. I kid you not. I've looked. I got a lot of ratchets. So very, very interesting ratchet. It's basically a 3/8 drive and a 1/4 inch drive body, more or less. That's what they claim. And it's a little bit smaller than that OLSA, and that OLSA is pretty small. That OLSA is a damn nice ratchet. I kid you not. But this TOOLANT, it may have a place, guys. You know, it could be a backup. It could be a lot of things. But I'll put some miles on it, and we'll do a follow-up in 6 months. But I thought that was very, very interesting. All right, guys, that's it for today's video. Hope you liked it. And shout out to Lewis. This is for Lewis. Lewis asked me to take that apart, so we did. Pretty close. Very, very similar. Different price range. But one's made in USA and one's China. All right, guys, take care.